Hi, this is my first YouTube video. I thought today I would show you what I bought in Brighton. So I'm Alex, hi. Sorry about the rudimentary setup. I don't know how any of this works, but my boyfriend and I went to Brighton just for 2 days, and we picked up quite a few interesting bits. So I just thought I would come online and show you what I all got, just in case you find it interesting too. So I literally have a whole bag of things to show you, which I think could be quite fun. So, firstly, we just stayed a one-night hotel just on the beachfront, and there we just went around the lanes. We ate at a nice restaurant, and then we did some shopping the following day and just sort of mooched around the boutiques. I don't know if anyone's actually familiar with Brighton. Sorry about my hair. It was raining for the last couple of days, and it was really chilly as well with a bit of snow. But if any of you have been to Brighton before, it's essentially like London by the seaside. That's how a lot of people describe it. And there's lots of boutiques. You have your chain stores, and yeah, there's lots of vintage stores, lots of stores with hidden gems. So I have a mixture of things here, kind of bordering on geeky and fashion and accessories. So yeah, I don't really know what order to show you, to be honest. I guess I won't. It's a bit hard to show you the order in which I bought everything. So I'm going to try and show you things in categories. So I guess firstly, fashion items. When I say fashion, I don't mean high fashion. I just mean clothing and accessories. So first bit to show you is actually this Gorillas t-shirt that I picked up from a boutique. And to be honest, I cannot remember the shop name. It was just one of those unnamed stores that sold band t-shirts. And they had this one in the window and they had it in my size. And that's obviously, I think, the first album cover of Gorillas. I've always wanted a Gorillas t-shirt, and yeah, they had my size. And they've just got the logo on the back as well. So that was the first item that I thought was pretty cool. I had to pick that up. That was the only actual clothing item. I think the rest are just accessories. So, secondly, I went to TK Maxx, and I always look in their beauty section. I always used to look in the handbag section of TK Maxx. Now I always look at the beauty section first. But having looked at both, I didn't buy anything from there. Went to the back and was checking out their accessories. I've never really gone to TK Maxx for accessories before, especially the jewellery section, but I found these earrings. They didn't come in the bag, but they put them in a bag from Guess. And they were only £14, but they're hooped earrings. I'll show you. And I think they're really cool. I think they look more expensive than £14. They've got the Guess logo there and a gemstone. So yeah, they're just hooped earrings. The earrings I'm wearing now are from Primark. They just came in a pack. I've gotten back into hooped earrings, so Primark was the first port of call for kind of mass-produced jewellery, hence the set of earrings I'm wearing now. I've slowly been growing my collection ever since. And someday I'll have to show you my jewellery collection. You can see a lot of it up there. So yeah, I think those were cool. They were only £14 as well, so they definitely look a lot more expensive. Also on the jewellery front as well, there's a really nice shop in Brighton called Kerry Berry Beads. Don't know if you can see it. Kerry Berry Beads. I'll try and link it below for you, but they sell bracelets and jewelry making parts. And I just bought a couple of bracelet bits, actually, I should say, from this place. So first one, it was a ready-made bracelets, and it's got these kind of stone, they look magnetic but they're just elastic stones with blue running down the middle, which I thought was quite interesting. It's very science fiction. So yeah, had to buy that, I thought. Then I bought some bits to make a bracelet, which I've made a little, well, I haven't made any jewellery, but I have kind of fitted together jewellery before. In fact, this necklace, I found the pendant in a vintage store and I bought the parts just from eBay, and I assembled this necklace. So I thought, oh, why not try assembling my own bracelet? So I've bought these 15 of these beads. I think they're called glass lantern beads. The lady in the store kind of told me roughly how many I needed for a bracelet, and I bought the matching elastic for that. So the idea is to make a bracelet, make a bracelet and using the elastic so I can have my own bracelet, which I think is pretty cool. So on another video, if I get around to doing it, I can show you. Put those back in the bag, keep everything together. Right, so I think that is jewellery and accessories. Next, let me just show you kind of random bits. So I went to a couple of boutiques, as I mentioned, and again, when you're browsing in Brighton, you can just stumble upon just anything and everything. So actually the first thing I'll show you is we went to a kind of comic store, and in the comic store at the bottom they had kind of ball games, notebooks, zines, quite a lot going on, and I just bought the extension pack to Exploding Kittens. So it's called Streaking Kittens, and it's a little bit expensive for what it was from Dave's Comics. But it's the extension pack to this game called Exploding Kittens. I bought the Exploding Kittens from a boot fair, brand new, and playing it. I've only ever played it really with the extension pack, and I played it. The one I found at the boot fair was just the original, and I found it was a bit lacking in gameplay, hence the Streaking Kittens extension pack. I thought it's quite necessary to have to go alongside. We also went to another store, a bit like Anthropology, and they had a lot of interesting bits, kind of trinket trays and decoration. But randomly in this other shop, again, can't remember the names of half these boutiques, they had stickers, and I am a massive sticker collector. One day I'll probably have to show you my entire sticker collection because it's massive. And yeah, so here's the first sticker. My boyfriend also bought this exact same one, and it's the sweet from The Simpsons, the one Homer eats. There's a whole episode based around this one, which I thought was quite niche. And then I bought 2 stickers of my favourite Pokemon, which is Squirtle. Well, I have a few favourite Pokemons, but Squirtle with the glasses is my favourite. And actually, I've got a matching t-shirt with the Squirtle squad. So he is matching my t-shirts. T-shirt I think is from Etsy, Squirtle Squad, and I've got 2 of him because I love him. I love Squirtle with glasses. So that was random but fun item of purchase. Also randomly, apart from stickers, my other thing I collect is keyrings, and in Starbucks today I couldn't help but pick up one of their new keyrings, sort of 2D metal enamel, I think. Yes, enamel keyring. I did have a 3D keyring, but it's currently on a keychain that a friend owns. key to our flats. So yeah, couldn't help it. I have no particular affinity with Starbucks. I just thought it was cool. And then, okay, we'll save the interesting till last. Then also, in Brighton, they have a truffle store. So this is really random, but we were looking at this truffle store and the lady came out with toast with the truffle on, a truffle spread on top. And obviously she got us to come into the store and to look around the store. She gave us a tour of the entire store. And obviously we ended up buying a couple of truffle items. So yeah, there's no particular rhyme or reason behind this particular purchase, but apparently it's the only truffle store in the UK of this brand. I think it's French. So you can see, oh, it's all, I think it's backwards for you. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce it, but it is a Les Spécialistes de la Truffle. The truffle specialist? Yeah, the truffle specialist. I think that's what it says. Yeah, so it's imported from France, and they've only got one. They've got a couple of stores around the world, but one in the UK that just happened to be in Brighton. So I came out with 2 items. I came out with, I think, some kind of, it's not Parmesan cheese. Pecorino cheese? It's kind of like a Parmesan cheese truffle product that you can sprinkle in chips, popcorn, soups. And I've actually already opened it because I was using it on the chips in my lunch restaurant meal today. We were in Brighton today. We only just came back an hour ago. So that was fun. And then I also came out with this, I think it's a kind of paste, truffle paste, cream paste. And this is the stuff she had on the toast. You can kind of, it's kind of like a dip. Again, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that, but don't know if you can pick it up. But anyway, yeah, truffle paste. So yeah, I'll look forward to having that for some time. Mix it into pastas or have it on toast or something. Spice up a meal. And then another place we went to is another vintage store we went to. It's called Snooper's Paradise. And Snooper's Paradise is a kind of emporium bazaar full of lots of different booths and stalls. You can just find anything and everything from your grandma's old collection of Toby drugs all the way to vintage clothing from the 90s. So anyway, we were in there, and a third thing beyond stickers, key rings that I also collect is McDonald's memorabilia, paraphernalia, whatever you want to call it. I collect it. Not everything, but a few things. And in a lot of these places, you can find kind of vintage McDonald's, mainly toys, but also just kind of like merched branded items. So here I've got 2 bits to show you. And again, I might have to do a whole video on my McDonald's collection because I think it's interesting. Maybe some of you might find it interesting as well. So this one is, again, it's untitled item, the Grimace. And it's just got the sticker on there. The sticker, the Grimace in an airplane. And again, I don't know when this was from. They normally say 1994. Yeah, 1994. So again, I'm not too sure what collection this is from, but I know it must have been a collection. I feel like it must have had a like a wheel here, or a propeller or something, because I think the idea was to flick it off and then you can possibly a wheel or a propeller spins off. Because I also have a another figure in this collection, Miss Bird. I can't, the pink bird of the yellow hair. I should probably remember what her character mascot name is. But I also own something from her that has a similar kind of function here, and also the propeller or the wheel or whatever it was is also missing. So I need to cross-check this particular item in the, I own a collector's catalogue of McDonald's toys all the way up to 1997, I think. It's a very outdated book, but it's quite good to kind of reference a lot of these toys. They had the whole collection in that store, but I own a few of them, but I particularly like the Grimace. And this is quite a nice one with the paint still intact. It doesn't really have much wear damage. The only thing I can say about it is that the component that was meant to attach here is missing, but that's with a lot of McDonald's toys. It's very common for any kind of added parts to be missing. So if you can ever find a lot of these things with the full set, then that's quite a rare thing to do. But again, it wasn't a deal breaker in my instance because I still bought him. And I will stick him under my bed with all the rest of them until I find a space to actually display them. And then secondly, I actually bought a what are these called? Bauble sets as well. So I'm just going to show you. They kind of came like eggs. Again, I need to look these up because these are not in my catalogue that I have. I've read it multiple times and I don't remember these being part of it. So I'll just show you here the sort of Ronald McDonald's baubles, and let me just show you the baubles. So there's 3 of these with Ronald McDonald's, and then again the Grimace, which is one of my favourite characters, there as well. So they don't have the strings attached, but I can easily fix that. Oh, and I've got a Grimace head. Only one of them is quite dirty. It looks like a kid once played with this. There's some pen marks, but I can scrub him up. The rest of them are in quite good condition. I don't really know the stories behind these. I'm really interested to look them up and kind of get more details on this particular product. It must have been, I feel like it must have been one of those items you kind of paid in for via post and got the item sent to you again by post. I don't really know too much about this, but I would be interested to look it up. And again, I always keep these the kind of pamphlet that comes with it. So Christmas is getting close. My friend Hamburglar and I want to spend Christmas holiday together with you and your whole family. Help your mum and dad decorate the Christmas tree with this Christmas bauble. Now we can celebrate together. Merry Christmas, Ronald McDonald's. So anyway, that was super interesting. So again, Snooper's Paradise just has everything and anything. So yeah, that was quite a fun little find for any of those interested in McDonald's toys. And then finally, the last thing, I feel like I got more, but anyway, the last thing to show you is just some bits from Forbidden Planet. So my boyfriend and I are big fans of Forbidden Planet and we're there a lot. And this is the one in London, Shaftesbury Avenue, but I didn't realise they also have one in, they just opened a Forbidden Planet in Brighton actually. And I think it's officially opening on Monday the 13th. Either way, they had a soft opening on Friday today because when we went to check it out again, it was open, which is amazing. So I got the one item I actually bought, and again, it turns out I think I actually collect quite a lot. I actually collect quite a lot. My partner does as well. Is this Kirby figure? Big Kirby Friends 2. Oh, and here are the other fellas on the back. And these are not blind boxes. So essentially, the character on the front is the character you're going to get. I think they had all of these characters in store. Apart from this fella who is a rare variant of this one. He's the only one with a rare variant. But I have a few Kirby figures already. And Waddle Dee, who's also my favourite. I've got quite a few Kirby's already. So I only got the one where he's inflated. Because he's very animated looking. I've already opened him up. And again, he will sit along. And I will have to show you my Kirby collection as well. But again, he's made out of plastic. He doesn't squeak. And he is just the cutest inflated Kirby on the block. So again, he was just a more interesting version of Kirby. So I definitely had to pick him up. And then the only other things I got, so because it was the Brighton Forbidden Planet kind of soft opening, we got given some goodie bags from the store manager. Officially, they've been given out on Monday, but because he said, because we told him we weren't going to be there that day, or maybe it was tomorrow they were giving out goodie bags, or we weren't going to be there after today, he very kindly gave us some goodie bags. So one for my boyfriend, so like this, and one for me. And I'll just show you what we got, but essentially 99% of everything was Funko Pops. Unfortunately, my boyfriend and I don't actually collect Funko Pops, so I will be giving these away to friends and family, or possibly, giving them to the charity shop. But it's a very nice little gesture from the store manager. I'm pretty sure everyone going to the official opening tomorrow will be delighted with their goodies. So yeah, again, I've never collected. We collect figures, many figures, but we just don't buy into the Funko Pop style of figurine. But I will show you anyway. So we have Ryan Howard from the Office. This one's special edition. I'm not too sure what makes it special. I think my boyfriend said something about he's got highlights in his hair. Even though I can't actually see any highlights. Anyway, so Ryan Howard, Miss Marvel. This must be from a TV show that I've not seen. Again, I don't really watch Marvel. I've seen the films. I don't read the comics or watch TV shows, but yeah, Miss Marvel. We got two of the same. I think these are keyring Funko Pops from Wakanda Forever. Namor. Yeah, I got two of him. We also got a Superman, Christmas Superman, a keychain in the same pack, but my boyfriend's taken that. So I don't actually have it here with me. He's taken that. These, also Funko Pop, I believe this is a, holiday special plushie Harlequin. So she's got, this is quite cute actually. She's got the holly in her hair. Yep. And then this is not Funko Pop. I think this is the 1%. Not Funko Pop. Fall Guys figurine. Never played Fall Guys. I roughly understand what the game is, but not really. Not really something I'd be collecting. So anyway, that will be given to someone. And then bag number 2, we also got two She-Hulks. I've already got a friend who wants one. So one will be, one's already been reserved. I do like, I'm not going to keep it, but I do like I don't watch the show, but I do like the figure because it reminds me of the Urban Decay She-Hulk palette that Urban Decay just came out with. And I don't want it, but someone I watch on YouTube is panning it. So I have, anyway, I really like it because of that. Well, green's actually my favourite colour as well, so I think that's another reason why I think this is so visually appealing as well. Again, I'm not going to be keeping those, but I do think it's neat. And again, I must stress I don't watch the TV show either. And then we've got 2 pens, one I've used, and this is My Hero Academia, which is an anime. Again, I do not watch. I haven't watched anime in about 13 years now, and when I did, I only watched Death Note and Naruto. So my length of anime knowledge isn't that great. Apart from the films, I really like Spirited Away, Studio Ghibli obviously, Ghost in the Shell. I watched Akira recently as well. And there's a lot more animes I watched. Lots of films from the 90s I used to watch. I like watching. I can't remember the name of the other anime. Oh, Paprika as well, which I believe was an inspiration to Inception. So yeah, I watch anime films from like the 90s, 2000 era, but modern anime I don't really watch. But anyway, these are cool. I will be keeping these actually because pens are useful, whether they're Funko Pops or not. I always need pens, so I'll be keeping the pens. And then randomly, 2% not Funko Pop. This is the other 1%. This is a Care Bear, but he's kind of angry looking. So I'm not too familiar with the Care Bears. There might be one bear per emotion, maybe. So maybe this is like an angry, grumpy bear. Ah, okay, makes sense. I might keep him as well. Or my cat might keep him, we'll see. So that is it, I believe. Yeah, that's everything. So hopefully you enjoyed that. 26 minutes long. I need to edit this down. And then just to quickly show you the makeup I'm wearing today. Obviously we did a one night trip to Brighton, so I couldn't bring my whole makeup collection. And again, I will have to show you all my makeup and all the bits I own. But I'm just going to quickly show you what I was wearing today. Just the key items, I think I'll show you. It's a Glossier skin tint. I really like this. Jessica Braun here on YouTube doesn't like it. She says it doesn't do much, which is actually what I find so appealing about it. It just does give me something that I like. And this is just kind of a quick foundation. It's not my everyday foundation in any capacity. And then with that, I've got this Lancome blush. Again, I got the gift of this. I just apply it with a stippling brush. Like that. Again, I have to wear cream over. If I don't powder my face, then I like to wear a liquid blush. And I use this as a lipstick. I don't apply it like this, but I just sort of dabbed it on my lips. I also doubled up as a lipstick because the one lipstick I did bring with me was a kind of nude colour, which didn't really suit the look in my opinion. Again, I don't know where that is. Where the nude one is. Might be my other handbag. Might be... No. Anyway, not sure where it is. Eyeshadow I'm wearing as well is this very cheap CoverGirl eyeshadow I got on eBay. Brand new, not used. And I just used that on the lid and then the kind of taupey colour on the eyelid. Just applied with the brushes. And I've hit pan on that. Yep, which is always fun thing to achieve. And then I think the only other interesting item I can show you right now. Yep, eyeliner. Concealer is Maybelline, the eraser. Eyeliner is a MAC eyeliner, and then the perfume is decanted into this. It's not a Traveler, it's called a perfume pod from Boots, and it's got Joe Love's Pomelo in it. Joe Love's being it's not a sister brand to Jo Malone. It is a separate company created by Jo Malone called Joe Love's and Pomelo. I have so many perfumes, as you can see up there. So I've just decanted this just to get some use from that bottle. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed my video. Again, very rough setup, but I was really keen to show you what I'd got from Brighton before I unpack it all. So I will be creating new content soon, I hope. Anyway, I'm very new to this, so yeah. Thank you very much for watching.